Okay, while we're in here doing this repair, there's some rust in here in the bottom of the door opening around the striker pillar. So what we're going to do is just do a quick repair here. I'm going to take and cut this here and come along here and then jog up here and then across here and then into the corner, and then I'll have to make another separate piece for this corner. This is just a quick repair. Again, this car is not going to be a show car, concourse quality. We just want the rust fixed. We want the panel solid again. So we're just going to get this cut out, make a piece, get everything welded up and solid again, and make this good again. Doors closed, you're not going to be looking at this anyhow. Alright, so I got my rusty metal cut out of here. There was a little inner structure piece here that had broken free. I re-welded that to the rocker panel. And so now I'm going to make a template for the piece I want to make for here. And I'm just going to use a piece of cardboard. It's almost the exact same size that I need. And I can put it in here. And if I run my finger along the edge of where I cut, as you can see, it makes an impression in the cardboard and gives me where I need to cut my cardboard at. As you can see, this will fit in here. Just like so. Alright. Now, I kind of want this end to wrap around to mimic this lock pillar. So now I can take my cardboard template here and transfer it to a piece of metal, and we'll make this piece up and get it welded in. On September 15th through the 17th, Holly Mill Party Show will be going on in Bowling Green, Kentucky. We're going to have Project Marsha there, and I'm going to be there to tell everybody all about the work we've been doing on Marsha. So if you're in the area, come on out, come to the show, and Kevin Shaw with Mopar Connection Magazine is going to have a special event going on for everybody at the show. Kevin, why don't you tell them about what you're going to be doing for everybody?
We got a really big announcement to make, in that we've partnered up with Edelbrock, and Edelbrock is putting up a VRS carburetor. We think it's a 750. They're also putting up a fuel rail for that carburetor and one of their 85th anniversary tin signs to hang in the garage. I think it adds up to about $1,200 worth of stuff.
Wow.
So that's a huge prize that's kind of unmatched by any other prize that they're giving out. So we're really stoked to be working with Edelbrock, and we're going to be at Mo Party giving that away. So we'll have more information on the magazine, so you can check us out at www.moparconnectionmagazine.com. And you don't need a subscription, you don't need a password or a download. You just go onto the magazine as long as you got Wi-Fi.
There you go. So after you get done watching this video, go to Mopar Connection Magazine, sign up for their email list. You'll get an issue all the time in your email box. You'll get tired of seeing them. You'll get so many issues. But whatever the magazine can you get for free. So sign up so you can get all the information about the scavenger hunt. If you're coming to the show, guys, bring your wife, bring the kids, send them out to go find the stuff so you can get a new carburetor. Okay, I got my area here cleaned up. I've got my piece made up that needs to go in here. It's not exact, but it'll get me close and it'll make this little corner here solid again. So what we're going to do, since this does have some little dips and angles back in here, I'm going to weld this end up here first, which as you can see is going to leave this kicked out. And then I'll just work this around with my body hammer to give it some shape in here that continues this part here down. And it'll bring this back around in flat to where this needs to be. So let's get to welding. Again, I want to make sure that when I push this in, that it's going to go right in here where I need it to be. So got to be careful. Okay, so now I've got this section here. It's sitting pretty proud of where we are here, so we're just going to take and work this in towards that. Alright, and what that's done is it's given us our shape that we need to meet this panel. Alright, I finished welding up this piece here all the way around. I got my piece shaped in, tacks along the bottom here. This normally would have had spot welds, plug welds, but this all gets a smear of seam sealer down here, so it's going to cover all this. It's just as easy to do an end weld here on it. Now I've made a piece up for the corner. Let's see if I can get you in here a little bit closer. So what this is going to do is sit in here like so and kind of finish this corner off, and I'm just going to weld it all around, and then this bottom part of the or this upper part of the patch panel, we'll fold it over top of this and give it a couple small tacks on there also. And then the last piece I need to make is just a short piece here where the patch panel wasn't quite long enough to where Kevin made the cut at, and we'll just fill that in with a short piece of metal here and finish that off. And then we've just got to grind the welds, and that'll leave this ready for final body work. Alright, I got all my pieces done. I got my welds ground down, and I'm really happy with how this patch panel came out. Even though these aren't the best panels out there, it's all there is, and that was the goal of this video, was to show you how to use what's available, tweak it as you need it, and make it work. So that's what we did with this one. We got our body line that was missing put in it, we got the shape into it, we fixed our areas in here that needed some attention, and we've got everything set in place. So this is ready for some epoxy primer, and it'll be ready for final body work when that time comes. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you have any questions, just leave me some comments below. Again, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and watch for this series on Marsha on MoparConnectionMagazine.com.